Good morning and happy Sunday, September the 28th. Oh my goodness, we started at 37 degrees. Yeah, the feels like temperature was 35. Yeah, just a little bit on the chilly side, but the water is warmer than the air. First thing this morning, there was a fog coming off of the pond. Yeah. Anyway, George and I are sitting out here. Yeah, boys, say George. Now, last night I turned all the 21 turtles loose. I put them in the lake about a half a mile from here. And I was going to make a video of me letting them go. And I got all the way to the lake. I walked down there. I said, "Where's my phone?" My phone was here, plugged in, charging up. So, unfortunately, I didn't get to make a video of letting them go, but it's just as well. Because Snowball last night got up on the counter in there, and she knocked something off, and it cracked the aquarium. So, good thing I had it on a pan there because it was leaking water. Yeah, so that's the name of that game. The babies are now in the lake and they're happy, happy, happy. It's a beautiful day. We have blue skies in paradise and we're supposed to get up to 74 degrees, George. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Now, Sunday's usually a day off for most people. Yep, I'm not most people. I'm not. Yeah, I got lots of things going on. Anyway, we're going to call this video Navigating the Maze. Yes. You guys remember when I was having problems with my email because they shut it down because they wouldn't accept the $2 a month that I was trying to send them, and I was pulling my hair out trying to reach somebody to say, "Why won't you take my $2 a month?" I was trying to use a MasterCard to pay the $2 a month, and it turns out they only take Visa or PayPal. Yeah, Sammy helped me get that done. So I got my email back, but it was pulling my hair out for almost 2 months trying to get my email fixed. And I couldn't get Yahoo to tell me why they wouldn't take my $2. Yeah. Anyway, we just happened to try PayPal and it worked. Well, now I got a problem with Walmart. I have a Walmart account. I'm trying to buy tires for my truck because I desperately need them. The tires on the truck I bought at an auction. They were used when I bought them, but they were nice. And I paid about $125 a tire at the auction. I priced them when George and I went to Farm and Fleet the other day. I priced them there. I said, I need 4 new ones. I really like those tires. They were really good. And they said, okay, 4 tires, you buy 3, you get 1 free, mounted and balanced, $1,300. I'm like, what? And that's getting 1 free? $1,300 for 4 tires. Oh my goodness. I said, that's not in the budget this month. Yeah. So I said, well, I went to Paul's garage. I said, "Paul, I need tires for my truck. What do you suggest?" He goes, "Go online." Well, I looked on Amazon and I found some there. And then I looked at Walmart and I found just what I want. And I ordered them. They said, "Oh, thank you for your order. You just saved $280, blah, blah, blah. We'll deliver on Monday." So I took the wheels over to Paul's garage to get them ready. I had bought wheels at another auction, the same auction I bought the back bumper for my truck and the tailgate for my truck. Yup. I took the wheels and dropped them off at Paul's. I said, they're going to deliver them to me on Monday. I come home and there's an email from Walmart saying, oh, the order's been canceled. I'm like, why? So I contact Walmart. They say, oh, it could be any number of things. Well, I don't need to know any number of things. I need to know the thing. Why did you cancel the order? Oh, well, you can try to reorder. So I tried to reorder. It said, thank you for your order. They'll be delivered on Tuesday. And then they send me an email, says, the order's been canceled. I'm like, no. So I go to the Walmart desk and I said, hello, I'm trying to buy some tires from you guys. Can I just give you the money? Nope. The manager of the store says, oh, all you got to do is call 1-800, whatever the number is. I'm like, this one? He goes, yeah, that one. I'm like, okay. I call it, it's a computer. And the computer's telling me, oh, it could be any of these things. They said, try ordering it again. I ordered it 3 times. It says, thank you for your order. And boop. Oh, your order's been canceled. I called the computer back. I said, I'm going to buy them from Amazon. No. Yeah. Anyway, so that's how. Now, I called my sister. I said, could you do me a favor and order me some tires? I'll just pay you. I don't have time to do this stuff. I got 3,000 unopened emails. Yes, I'm a little busy all the time, 7 days a week. And navigating this maze that you run into on the computer when you're trying to talk to a big company and they put a computer in charge of answering questions. It's like, oh no, not again. Anyway, I got blue skies in paradise and it's warming up. My hands are starting to get feeling in them. Yeah. And the duckies are headed back to the pond. They're like, our feet are getting cold, Dad. Yes, George. Hey, George, we got a... Oh, you got a feather on your face. Yep. George. Hey. Yeah. We got to say happy birthday to Joanne. Joanne is having her 68th birthday today. Yes, her husband David said, oh, could you give Joanne a shout out? Oh, you betcha. Joanne, we hope you have a wonderful birthday. Yeah. Anyway, Mama's at home, George. She's got her feet up. Yeah. We've been on the phone with Eva. And her daughter, Corinna, was just getting home. And I said, well, tell Corinna we love her, and we will call you back later. I got to make a video. Yeah. Now, I'm glad everybody's enjoying the stories. Yep, I got lots of them. I'm going to make one called Surviving Adolescence. It was a miracle. Yeah. I'm human. I've made a lot of mistakes. Some of them are funny. Some of them are sad. Yeah, I try not to make the same mistake twice. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I'm looking at leaves all over the ground. And yesterday I told a story about airboating. Yes, I have another one. Hey, George. George. You want Dad to tell another story? He said, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Okay. Okay. Back in the old days, the bottom of our airboat was made out of galvanized metal. They've come a long ways since then. Now they make them out of aluminum and they cover them with polymer so that they slide really good on the leaves. If you run onto dry ground with the polymer, it's just like the nylon cutting board that you put on your kitchen counter so you can chop up lettuce and not carve up your counter. They put that on the bottom of an airboat now, and they can run right down the road, right on the asphalt. No problem. They're slick bottom. But back in the old days, they used galvanized metal. Well, it doesn't take long running over rocks and trees and bushes that it rubs the galvanizing off the steel. And when the boat is sitting on a trailer, it would get rusty. So before we would go out airboating, we'd push the airboat off of the trailer and run it around the driveway. The driveway was gravel. We'd run it around on the driveway, and that would shine all the rust off the metal and get the metal all nice and shiny. And then we'd take the boat, put it back on the trailer, and go airboating. Well, I lived on a dead-end road, and the guy with the hunting dog, his name was Mike, he lived right straight across the street, and they had trees just like these. Our yard looked just like this one. We had oak trees everywhere. They had oak trees everywhere. And his wife had spent 2 days raking all the leaves. This was back before backpack blowers and all kinds of tools. Yeah. She had spent 2 days raking all her oak tree leaves into piles. Yep. Well, bad Bobby. Yep. I was getting ready to go airboat. So I pushed the boat off the trailer and I drove around my driveway and I said, oh, this is a good way to rake leaves. I blew all the leaves out of my yard. And not only did I blow them over to her house, I flattened out all her piles. Oh my goodness, she was an unhappy lady. Yup. I don't think she ever did forgive me for that one. Yep. I blew all of her leaves right back where they came from and I added all of mine. Yes. Anyway, there's a story for today. We love you all. Thoughts and prayers for everybody that needs them. We heard from Erica, and she said that Shirley Schaefer's birthday is October the 4th. And some of Shirley's friends and Erica and a priest, they're going to meet at Shirley's gravesite, and they're going to have a birthday party for Shirley. Anyway, we love Shirley. We miss her. Yes, rest in peace, Shirley, but we're going to do a shout out for Shirley on October the 4th. Oh, I think that's next Sunday. Yeah. Thank you for the big bird there, Larry. Yeah. And yesterday, Jenny was chasing the turkeys. The turkeys all showed up, and Jenny was on the run. She chased off the whole herd. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, love you all. Thoughts and prayers, everybody that needs them. Thoughts and prayers, peace for the world. Yeah, someday, George. Anyway, love you all. Stay safe. Watch your flippers off and have a wonderful Sunday. Today is NASCAR from Kansas. Love you all. Bye.